Thank you, Mr Deputy President. I rise today to absolutely suggest that we get on with the issue of country of origin labelling. We don't need any more discussion. We don't need any more reports to Cabinet. What we could do is legislate for it right now.
Senator Milne, I'm sorry, you'll have to move the motion, please.
Okay, fine. I move the motion that has been circulated and read out by the Deputy President as a matter of urgent public importance today, and of course that is the issue of country of origin food labelling and the need for the Abbott Government to immediately implement it to protect public health and Australian farmers. And we all know, Mr Acting Deputy President, that there have been 18 cases of hepatitis A across 4 states or related to contamination of berries. That has brought clearly into focus the need for having clear labelling of our food products in Australia. Now, this is something which has had a long history. It's not something which has just been thought of in the last 5 minutes. And frankly, it was a joke to hear the Agriculture Minister suggesting that people had just gotten on the bandwagon at the last minute. In fact, in 1998, my former colleague, the former Senator Bob Brown, moved amendments to the Made in Australia legislation, and it was not supported by anyone in the Labor Party or the Coalition at that time. He tried again in 2005, and once again the Coalition and Labor opposed the Greens' Truth in Labelling bill in the Senate. Come 2009, and this would be of interest to former Senator Joyce and now the Minister, Bob Brown, Senator Xenophon and Barnaby Joyce at that time co-introduced a bill to require FSANZ to develop and approve food product labelling standards to be used by food producers, manufacturers and distributors. 3 times since then, Mr Acting Deputy President, I have introduced this legislation. I've been through Senate inquiries, we've been through it endless times, and as a result of all those inquiries, it's now very clear what we need to do. We need to change it so that we get rid of that nonsense about made from imported and local ingredients. No one knows what that means. No one knows how much of what's in any packet or product is imported, how much is local, which bits, nothing. What needs to be done now is it's very clear. We need to have a situation where a table stipulates that all significant ingredients are Australian, and where all processing is in Australia, it must be labelled with either product of Australia or produce of Australia. In terms of the fact of where there has been a substantial transformation, that is, a manufacturing has gone into it, then it needs to be manufactured in Australia or Australian manufactured. And what that clearly does is tell you that it was substantially transformed here to Australian health and safety standards. It makes no inference about where the product has actually come from in the first place, but it tells you it was actually manufactured here. And we've also opted to do this in a positive way so that you can say manufactured here using Australian milk or using some other product. So Cadbury, for example, could do chocolate manufactured in Australia from Australian milk. We need to do that, and then the third category is just packaged in Australia. And if it only says packaged in Australia, then you can make the assumption that it has been grown and brought here and sliced up and put onto a tray with Glad wrap or whatever in it. We know what to do. We've been through this 1,000 times. It's now the job of government to get on with it. But what we've seen is the big food manufacturers, the minute we get to this stage, they move in, make big donations to the Liberal, Labor and National parties, and suddenly there's 1,000 technical reasons why this can't go ahead. Don't do it again. Don't listen to the Food and Beverage Council. We've had it time and time again. The multinational food corporations buy off the major parties, and that's an end to it. We now need to fix this. But it's not just about labelling. This is, of course, about labelling, but you have to see the trade agreements in the same category. We cannot allow free trade agreements to make it harder for Australian farmers to be able to compete and sell their product in Australia. So there's 2 issues here. Let's get on with country of origin labelling. We know what to do. Don't put it off to endless more processes. Let's get on with it. Please take the Greens bill. Let's discuss that. Let's get it through across this parliament. If you're serious about it, we can do it. If you're not, then say, that political donations are going to blow it up again, because let's have some honesty in this debate about where it needs to go, and at the same time, with the discussion on the Trans-Pacific Partnership and other free trade agreements, do not sign up to agreements that put Australian farmers at a disadvantage where they comply with health and safety and environment standards and their overseas competitors don't have to do it.
Thank you, Senator Milne. Senator Rush.